Hey guys, it's Steve with Montana Musings Outdoor Channel, and tonight I'm just wanting to get you guys to. I mean, it's been all over the hunting and shooting world is the public land sales and also the having the NFA stripped from its powers by getting rid of suppressors and short-barreled rifles and shotguns. Just get rid of the NFA, and of course, nothing seems to go our way very easily. Um, the only thing that looks like it's really possibly going to get enough support. I mean, we have support for the NFA being stripped, but this public lands thing is grown into a big thing that's actually gone beyond um, Republican Democrat. I mean, there's just a lot of people that are pro public lands, and this stuff that Mike Lee's trying to do doesn't really make sense. I mean, I can remember reading about some things that the founding fathers said that the government shouldn't own too much. It should be their job to try to give opportunities for Americans to kind of like the Oklahoma land run. If you remember that, you're giving opportunities for people to settle. That was a different time, and now money talks. So if you had some public land that was could be come up for sale, and you had a somebody in Congress who was in the back pocket of those guys, they could manipulate it so that they could get certain land. I mean, it's happened all the time. How do you think all those congressmen get so rich? You know, um, they're always somebody's always buying them off. So this thing with Mike Lee is, I'm a Republican. I admit it, and why he's pushing this so hard and also just changing the wording. I know this has been part of his mantra for a while, and I think it does have to do going back to he's kind of a traditionalist, constitutionalist type person, but which is great. I mean, in some respects, but I think there are certain things that we've come to find out are a good thing, and public lands is one of them. So, if you would give your senators and congressmen, what get on him and tell him, hey, Mike Lee can go pound sand. This can't go through. So um, get a hold of them, and if you haven't already, just or maybe if you have, just keep calling them. And the other thing too is this thing with this parliamentarian. I kind of thought we had this thing through because she hadn't thrown it out, but all of a sudden, last minute, somebody must have got to her, and she decided that it didn't really fit this particular format with this bill being only being a reconciliation bill and only needing 51 votes. Somebody got to her, and I was watching Curtis on BSO Gun Channel, and it seems that John Cornyn already had a plan for a resolution if she threw it out, and basically he just wants to get the tax stamp to zero, but there should be no tax stamp, period. There should be no registration. It should be treated just like any other firearm. So this thing is just, of course, it's just drama. Um, Games that they play over in Washington D.C. are just, and they make a person want to puke. I'll tell you. But the only way we're going to win is if we're persistent and push really hard. So we need to keep doing that. And so I urge you to call your congressmen and senators on both of these subjects that I'm talking about tonight. And um, just, we have to get this through while we have a chance. It just seems like when the Republicans are in there, we think, sweet, maybe we can get something done for a change, and nothing ever happens. So it's just, I don't know. We need to make them know that they're going to be done if they don't start doing the will of the people, and to stick with the Constitution. They have said an oath. So, and just as I have, I'm a city councilman, and we all say an oath to be, we're not going to do anything that's going to go against the Constitution. But congressmen do it all the time. They're always fidgeting here and fudging there, and it just never changes. It's always for the greater good in their eyes, apparently. But that's where I just don't. I don't know. I don't trust any of them. So we just have to keep pushing them because they want to get reelected, and make sure that they know if they don't do this, they may not get reelected. And that is the main thing that they listen to. So get on it and let these guys know that we're not going to put up with this kind of horse shit anymore, and get this thing through. I know President Trump wants to get this thing through in a relatively short period of time. So we just need to get this thing through. GOA and all those guys are working so hard. They've got the wording, I think, down right for this thing to happen right. So I think we should just get this thing pushed through. So anyway, and I know thanks to my Montana representatives, because Montana is exempt from the public land sales. I don't know how they did that, but they're awesome. So let's go Montana. All right. That's all I got for you tonight, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.